Episode 7, we've had a brilliant time last episode making this nice fancy new jetpack. In today's episode I might have something just a tiny bit cooler, so stick around to find that out and let's get straight into it. Now the keen-eyed among you would have noticed I've set up something very different in today's episode. I expanded the base. There's our pig and cow pen over there with the chickens, and I just expanded this little area, lit it up so nothing spawned, and you'd see these mysterious posts here. That links in with what we're doing in today's episode. Now, in today's episode, I have unlocked the ability to shrink myself. Now, it sounds weird, but if I open JEI, you can see I have compact machines. Now, some people may have heard of this, some people may not, but you use a shrinking device and some miniaturization fields, and you basically make a 1 block room, and you shrink down into it. So that's what we're going to try and do today. So the first thing we need is these, which is why I set up the pillars. So let's make our personal shrinking device, if I had the stuff. Glass pane maybe? Yes we do. And a book. Do we have books? No we don't. We should have this. Yes we do. I actually need 2. Just like that. And then 2 books. Just like that. There we are. Miniaturization field. We need a diamond. That's surprising. Don't know what that spelling was. Diamond. Crafting. Just like that. There we are. 2 stacks of diamonds. Just like that. Input one of them. Take the rest out. And then for further use, we're also going to need a lot of iron. So I'm going to take that. And a lot of redstone. So I'm also going to take this and some emeralds. So I'm actually going to make some of these. Just like that. And we now have a stack. Now if you don't know how I got all of these resources, go watch the previous episodes. I've hooked up a bunch of bonsai pots down here. So if we come down here, I plan on moving these again. So we have all of our bonsai pots, making all our resources, hooks along this cable, and up into our storage system. So that's pretty cool, but I'm planning on actually moving it again, so it's not actually in this dimension, so it doesn't cause us lag. So yeah, that would be fun. So now we've got all of this, ignore all of the wood planks in my inventory. I'm actually going to take some of this iron that I prepared between episodes, make it into some blocks. Just like that. And like that. There we go, 19 should do. Take it out of there. Come straight over here. Now these are quite fiddly, which is why I kind of set these up between episodes. But you see there's a green arrow there. If I now place that, it's going to place in the area that I'm pointing at. So I actually need to hover for this. So here we are. There it is. And then there it is. I don't know how I lost one. That's quite annoying. But it should. I don't know how I lost one. I think it just glitched somehow. So maybe if I stop hovering, break this, it will give me 2. No, I think it just lost it. So that's great. Well, time to go make another one. I did not mean to take damage there. Right, so this is why I bookmark this stuff, because it's quite helpful sometimes. So personal shrinking device and miniaturization field, just like that. There we go. Hold these down here. Now, if you're wondering how I set these up, I looked up the space between the center, but if you actually click this, it points to where you need it. So you just build up and you place it. So now, I'm not sure if they fixed it or not. They did fix it. So I'm pretty sure when I'm actually using it, I need to get rid of the torches in there. But for the time being, I'm going to leave them there. So where's my remote gone? There it is. Let's just dump that up there. My chest plate, some flesh I got between episodes, and some iron. Now the first thing you need when you're doing this is something called a compact machine wall, which is basically the walls of the room inside this. So that is just iron and redstone inside of this. So let's get rid of these torches so they don't mess up any of the recipes, so to speak. Just like that. So iron, redstone, chuck it. And then I'm not sure if you can hear that, but there's actually... There you are, so it's electrocuted it, and that's just fell straight through the center. So let's block that up just like that. But it actually shrinks the block down into a smaller block, like that. You can see it shrink down, and then that should give me 16 machine walls. So now I need a lot of these, so I'm probably going to cut here and just do this for like half an hour. So I'll cut back when I've done this.
2,000 years later.
Now with that out of the way, finally, I ended up with just over 5.5 stacks, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, just over 5 stacks. Not 5.5. Now the first thing we're going to build is the tiny compact machine, because each one requires the next one, I think. Not too sure. I don't actually think they do, so I might just skip to the end. So I think this needs a 5 by 5 by 5 of compact machine walls with an emerald in the middle. So if we find the center, which is about there, I think, exactly there actually. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like this, hopefully. So that is a 5 by 5 floor. And then it didn't say it wanted a 5 by 5 floor and then walls. So I'm guessing we just do this up 5. Now we actually want one there for the time being anyway. So this will make the third layer. Just like that. Then we actually want an emerald here, just like that. And now we can get rid of this. Now we do the next layer. So I think this is 4, not too sure. So here we are. Then this should be the last layer we need. You can see why I got all of this compact machine walls now. So then we just put the roof on. And then to my understanding, if I can build it correctly, there we go. We just now get out of the field projector, throw an ender pearl at it, and wait. So this should shrink it down, all the way down to 1 block, hopefully. So we're shrinking that entire room into 1 block. So this is the shrinking technology I was talking about at the start of the episode. This is some really good graphics for Minecraft. Like, I understand it's like a not very square game, but that is a cool animation, not gonna lie. There we are, the maximum compact machine. Now, as you can see, there are a lot of different ones here, but I'm only interested in the maxed out one, so I'm actually going to get rid of all of this. And then we can actually place this down. Where do I want to place this down? You know what, for the time being, let's just put it here. Then we get our personal shrinking device. And then, actually, let's left click it without. Oh, it's unused, so I can't name it yet. We left click it. Hopefully I don't crash, fingers crossed. Compact your world. We are now inside of that 1 block. We have shrunken down to the size of 1 pixel. And this is a 14 by 14 room in 1 block. So now, what my idea is I am now going to basically move all of our machines and lag based items into these, because the cool thing about them is they tick like separately to the main world. So this is gonna get relatively technical, but you can see when I press F3, top left, I'll have a circle around it. It says chunk updates. So every time something changes in this world, there's a chunk update, and that's when your FPS starts to drop. So if I can get rid of all the chunk updates from this world and put them solely in there, means no more FPS drops. So that's my plan, but I'll do that between episodes. Hope you enjoyed this episode. It's been a blast. Hit the like button. I'll see you guys then.